People keep talking about AI replacing humans, but when you look at the companies that are actually ahead, the real frontier firms, you see a different story. They're not removing people, they're reshaping how people work. A frontier firm runs on one principle: human led, agent operated. Humans set intent, goals, and context. AI agents handle the execution, the coordination, and the heavy cognitive lifting. And the relationship isn't a handoff, it's a loop, a continuous cycle where humans and agents make each other better. Frontier firms don't just use AI tools, they rebuild their operating model around human agent collaboration. Employees manage teams of agents, not tasks. Agents extend capacity, close skill gaps, and give people leverage to deliver more than is humanly possible alone. And this only works because humans stay in the loop, not as bottlenecks, but as leaders. This is the operating model that drives the fastest, safest, and most innovative organizations today. People assume human in the loop is something we do when the system isn't ready, but frontier firms rely on it because it's the safest and most scalable way to run agentic systems. And human in the loop isn't one thing, it's not just someone approving stuff. There are multiple roles, and each one has a different purpose. So let's walk through four of the key scenarios. First up, the approver or gatekeeper. This is the safety critical role. Before an agent takes an action that carries risk, financial, legal, customer facing, operational, a human signs off. This isn't bureaucracy, it's accountability. Human approval ensures the organization stays aligned with strategy, safety, ethics, and compliance. Second, the evaluator or feedback provider. This is where the system gets smarter. Humans review what the agent did, what worked, what didn't, where the logic was off, what needs correction. That feedback becomes a training data or rule adjustments that improve the next cycle. No loop, no learning. No learning, no scaling. This is the engine of continuous improvement. Next, the guide or instructor. This role kicks in when the agent is unsure, the data is incomplete, or the context is ambiguous. The guide gives clarity. This is the tone we want. This is the correct interpretation. Here's the missing context. This stops the agent from making confident but wrong assumptions. It's not supervision, it's direction. And finally, the collaborator or teammate. This is a joint work between humans and agents. They share the risk. The agent drafts, analyzes, retrieves, or generates. The human reviews, enriches, and adds judgment. This is the most common workflow in frontier firms. People don't sit on the sidelines, they work with agents on the pitch to produce better outcomes and faster decisions. So, why does this matter? When you look across these four modes, you see the pattern. Human in the loop isn't a workaround, it's how frontier firms stay aligned, improve quality, and increase capability over time. Without it, agents drift, errors compound, context gets lost, and outcomes degrade. And with it, agents adapt. Humans stay in control. Alignment stays tight. And the organization, well, compounds intelligence with every cycle. This is exactly the opposite of the AI replaces humans narrative we keep hearing about. Let's look at where autonomy fits and where it doesn't. Full autonomy works in repetitive tasks, deterministic workflows, and low risk bounded environments. But most business processes are the complete opposite. They involve exceptions, nuances, relationships, money, or risk. So the smart move isn't automate everything, it's apply the right level of autonomy. And that always includes a loop. Frontier firms aren't optimizing for full autonomy, they're optimizing for safe execution, scalable capacity, continuous learning, aligned behavior, and human level judgment amplified through agents. If they say anything else, then be suspicious, as this probably means they haven't done it yet. In this new world, people don't lose jobs, they shed tasks and toil. They move up the value chain. They supervise systems, guide decisions, evaluate outcomes, and collaborate directly with agentic teams. This is the next evolution of work. Not humans or AI, humans and AI, connected by intentional loops. So remember, human in the loop isn't a sign that your agent isn't ready. It's a sign that your organization is more mature in its thinking. It keeps you safe, it keeps you aligned, and it keeps you learning. And it's the operating model behind companies that are pulling away from everyone else. This isn't a temporary phase. This is how the future of work operates. Human-led, agent-operated in a continuous loop. That's the frontier. And don't worry, Stickman Sam still has a job. I'll see you next time.